Hi, today we are going to learn about the imperfect tense, el imperfecto. We are in chapter 4.8 and our learning target is to be able to talk and write about their childhood by using the imperfect tense. Students will be able to say what they were like as kids, toys they used to play with, and activities they used to do as children. The imperfect tense is the second tense we are learning to talk about the past. The first tense we learned was the pretérito. Now, the imperfect tense is used to talk about actions in the past that happen repeatedly, oftenly, habitually. For example, when I was a kid, I used to go to the park every Saturday. Generally, it used to refer to actions in the past that are seen as incomplete because their beginning or end are not specified, not definite. For example, my brother used to play basketball. We don't know when he started playing basketball or if he ever stopped playing basketball because it's incomplete. It's not specified. In English, in order to talk about repeated actions in the past, we use the construction used to. We're going to learn the imperfect tense of the regular verbs. As you know, Spanish verbs are divided in the AR, ER, and IR verbs. We're going to learn the endings of those verbs. Here are the endings for the AR verb. For the yo form is aba, for the tú form is abas, for the usted de ella form is aba, for the nosotros form is ábamos, for the vosotros form is habáis, and for the ustedes, ellos, ellas form is haban. If you pay close attention, you can see that the yo form ending is aba as the usted de ella form, which is also aba. For that matter, from now on, we're going to always use the subject yo and the subject usted, él, ella when we use the aba ending. And also you can tell that the only ending that have an accent is the nosotros form, habamos. Let's practice the conjugation of el verbo estudiar. I'm going to say the form and you conjugate the verb. Yo estudiaba, tú estudiabas, usted, él, ella estudiaba, nosotros estudiábamos, vosotros estudiabais, and ustedes, ellos, ellas estudiaban. Notice that the yo form and the usted de ella form is estudiaba, so we have to use the subject yo and the subject usted de ella, and the accent only in the nosotros form. Now we're going to learn the ER and the IR endings for the imperfect tense. Yo ia, tú ías, usted, él, ella ia, nosotros íamos, vosotros íais, and ustedes, ellos, ellos ían. Ia, ías, ia, íamos, íais, ían. Notice that the ER and the IR verbs have the same pattern endings and they have an accent mark on each ending. Let's practice with el verbo comer, to eat. Yo comía, tú comías, usted, él, ella comía, nosotros comíamos, vosotros comíais, and ustedes, ellos, ellas comían. I used to eat in McDonald's every Sunday. Yo comía en McDonald's todos los días. Todos los domingos. Let's practice with el verbo vivir, to live. Yo vivía. Tú vivías. Usted de ella vivía. Nosotros vivíamos. Vosotros vivíais. And ustedes, ellos, ellas vivían. I used to live in Spain as a kid. Yo vivía en España cuando era pequeño. Now we are going to learn the imperfect tense of the irregular verbs. The good news is that there are only 3 irregular verbs in the imperfect tense. The first one is el verbo ir, to go. And it's conjugated like this. Yo iba, tú ibas, usted de ella iba, nosotros íbamos, vosotros ibais, and ustedes, ellos, ellas iban. Iba, ibas, iba, íbamos, ibais, iban. We used to go to the playground on Saturdays. You got it? Nosotros íbamos al patio de recreo los sábados. Notice the accent only in the nosotros form, just like the imperfect tense of the AR verbs. The other irregular verb we have is el verbo ser, to be. And it's conjugated like this. Yo era, tú eras, usted de ella era, nosotros éramos, vosotros erais, and ustedes, ellos, ellas eran. I used to be obedient at school. Yo era obediente en la escuela. Notice the accent only in the nosotros form, just like in the imperfect tense AR verbs. And the last irregular verb is the imperfect of ver, to watch. And it's conjugated like this. Yo veía, tú veías, usted de ella veía, nosotros veíamos, vosotros veíais, and ustedes, ellos, ellas veían. My little brother used to watch SpongeBob as a child. Mi hermanito veía SpongeBob cuando era niño. If you pay close attention, you see why the imperfect of verb is irregular. Because when we conjugate it, we don't drop the ER, we only drop the R. Now, remember that we use the imperfect tense to talk about actions in the past that happens repeatedly or oftenly or habitually. And there are expressions such generalmente, por lo general, a menudo, muchas veces, de vez en cuando, todos los días, siempre, nunca, cada día, cada semana, cada año. And all these words just cue us to use the imperfect tense, because all these words give you the sense that the actions happen habitually, more than once, oftenly. Here's a summary. This is from the textbook where you guys can pause and read what we just went over. I hope you got it about the imperfect tense, but we're gonna now have some practice time.